deal with right now is the close guard. In the close guard, your legs are locked around your opponent. Some people lie here like this and think that this is the close guard, especially if they're fighting with their hands, they'll forget about their legs. For the most part, your legs are going to be locked around your opponent. If you can, or they can still be locked, if I start climbing my legs up over one of Don's shoulders, here, this would still be a variation of the close guard. You're going to take different grips to control your opponent. Really, you shouldn't be back here, because he can be doing things with his arms. You want to disturb his posture, you want to break him down. A classic way to control him is to grab the sleeve with one hand and to go deep in the collar with the other. Here, you can pull him down. Notice how I'm also pulling with my legs. I'm not just here, I'm also bringing my knee towards my face. Here. This would be one classic posture. Some people like grabbing the gi and the pants, or the sleeve and the pants. Another posture with the arms that works well, gi and no gi, is to overhook. I'm going to take this arm, I'm going to wrap Don's arm. If he has a gi, I might open it and feed it into this hand. We're here and here. Now I can control his head with the other hand. If we're talking self-defense or MMA, that's a pretty good posture because it's hard for him to land the killer knockout blow here. Yeah, he can chip away at my ribs, he can chip away at my head, and there's things I can do, but I'm unlikely to get knocked out in one blow. Instead of the overhook, you can also do the underhook, coming under the arm, controlling the head, and here. Yes, he can still harass you. I said it's a neutral position. It's not a dominant position. So that's how you can use your legs to control him in the close guard. That's how you can use your arms to control him in the close guard. Something else I should talk about is what your hips are doing. Most of the time, if I'm attacking Don, if I'm getting the advantage here, my hips are doing one of several things. They're probably not going to be flat here. I'm going to be perhaps tilted. See how I'm beginning to come out to his back? Or alternately, my hips will be out this way. They're either going to rotate in this direction or in that direction. Flat on your back, with your shoulders on the ground and both hips on the ground, that's kind of a dead position. I can choke him, but not much else. So if I really want to start mounting an offense, there, or here, out to the side. One important move in close guard, and it's still close guard even though your legs are opening, is to move your foot onto your opponent's hip, and typically you're going to turn and clamp down here. I'm putting the foot on the hip in order to create that angle that we talked about, to move my hips in a circle. And I don't just want them to stand up, so I'm going to do this to stay closed. Yes, technically my ankles aren't crossed, but that movement of foot on the hip and turning 90 degrees is such an important part of almost every close guard attack that I thought we'd include it today in this part.